Hello and welcome to our video on how to time a slick magneto. Safety is always first. Make sure you're wearing your safety glasses and take off all rings and bracelets. Make sure you have all tools necessary such as a screwdriver, timing pin, E-gap tool, of course your magneto, and a timing light. Okay. First step is to disassemble the magneto. There are several screws on top that you will need to take out. Before you take the halves completely apart, make sure to pull out the connection. Now you can see the inside of your magneto. You'll want to determine the direction of rotation of your magneto. You can tell this by the data plate. This magneto is a left-turning magneto. Next, you will want to position the rotor in the correct position using the E-gap tool. To do this, you'll want to take off the distributor block. Now that you can see the rotor, you'll want to look for a letter L or a letter R on the part that's showing. If your magneto is a left-turning magneto, you'll want to look for the letter L. If your magneto is a right-turning magneto, you'll want to look for the letter R. You'll also want to see if your rotor is a new or an old-style rotor. A new-style rotor, which is necessary in all magnetos, will have a J or later on the model number. The new style rotors utilize the small end of the E-gap tool. Once you have found which letter corresponds with the turning of your magneto, place the E-gap tool in the little slot. This can be a little tough at first, so don't get stressed out. Now you'll want to hold the key in with one hand, and with the other hand, turn the magneto in the direction of rotation all the way to the edge. Now you'll want to put the timing light on your magneto. The positive lead goes on the point, and the other two leads go to ground. You can ground using the housing of the magneto. Oh, you'll want to make sure your magneto timing light is on. You can check to see if your light is on by touching the leads together. What's next? You hold it against the thing.
You should probably loosen up that little plate thing.
Oh, yeah. Using your screwdriver, loosen the point until the magneto timing light is on. Then you want to adjust the point until the sound just barely goes off. Then while it's off, tighten the screw back, and so that by the time you're finished, the magneto timing light is just barely on. You can test to see if you've done this successfully by just barely wiggling the rotor, and if you can turn the magneto timing light on by just changing the pressure and not necessarily moving the E-gap tool, then you have timed the internal timing correctly.
Find either the left or right rotation hole in the distributor gear and put the timing pin in it. Line up the small gear with the R or L pointed to tab and coil, depending on the direction of rotation. Carefully mesh the gears together, but before putting the two halves together, clip the P-lead back on the point prong. In order to test the magneto, you need to connect the red prong onto the P lead and the green and black prong onto the case of magneto, which is the ground. And take the pin out instead of bending it like other groups have done. Like I said, it wasn't exact. It wasn't cooperating.
Bam!
Clear.
Today we'll be learning about how to time the Bendix S20 series of magneto. This magneto has already had the distributor gear timed to the rotor, so we're not going to show you how to do that step at this point. Right now we're going to be timing the points. First, the rotor must be placed in the neutral position. Once the rotor is in the neutral position, a timing plate should be installed on the two holes, and then the timing needle attached.
Sure. Do we save the memory?
Oh.
Now that the timing plate and the timing needle have been installed, the timing light can be placed on the magneto. The green leads and the black leads are your grounding leads, and they will be placed on the magneto frame. The red lead will be placed on the P lead. Now that the timing light has been installed, the magneto can be rotated to the specified number of degrees of rotation. In this case, it will be 10 degrees. Yep. Is the timing light on? The point should then be adjusted to open and close right when the needle is pointing at the 10-degree mark. To do this, it is helpful to have somebody hold the rotor so that it can't move while the points are being adjusted. Once the buzzer shuts off, it should then be moved just till it starts buzzing again, and then tightened. When the magneto is properly timed, the buzzer should turn on and off when the pointer is moved just several degrees back and forth over the timing mark. The magneto points are then considered to be timed.